let's go ahead and switch over to Kandi and the gang. Girl, this was the season
Speaking
finale.
of,
I like the
Oh,
show.
yes. What else did
like
you get,
so messed
Bondi?
up. She gave me this is pop the champagne infused white chocolate popcorn. This
Ooh.
is
I
okay.
love
Yes, she
popcorn.
gave me a
That
little
sounds
bottle
good.
of champagne. Yeah, this is champagne. I haven't tried it yet because I haven't been like
Okay.
ready to drink alcohol yet. Bourbon Bears, okay.
Oh, nice.
And
Mm.
then these are some dark chocolate sea salt caramels and a little candle. Okay, and these are those expensive ones
Oh.
from
That's cute.
World Market.
Oh, nice. Oh, yes. Walmart. Nice, nice, nice. The
Oh
bourbon bears,
yeah.
are those like gummy bears?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just like,
We
I
see
have some of
y'all.
those. That's nice.
shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
Candy in the
Candy in the
game.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Kandi, Kandi and the gang. All right, a few things happened on this episode. Okay, so the first thing that happened, and I want to get you guys' thoughts on this. Miss Chandrika ended up getting that promotion. Y'all know she was addressed last week to get the promotion, but the announcement was finally made to the team, right? In addition to that, Brian seemed to have accepted the proposal from Todd to not just have a food truck, but to actually have a building because Todd has bought a block. Number one, congrats to Chandrika. I think a lot of good things are going to be happening for her this year. Y'all know she is going to be getting married towards the end of the year. And she said they bought a house. So congrats to her and everything she got going on, plus the promotion child. So hopefully she not making what she said, $12 an hour no more. Hopefully she making at least 15 during the inflation
Yeah, 15,
period.
16.
Okay. In addition to that, Brian, I'm glad that he took on Todd's proposal to take in 50% of the company because it only made logical sense to me. It only made sense for you to do that, but for Todd, like that just to me does not happen often, especially for Black people. For you to be able to go like skip the food truck, we finna give you straight, you finna go straight into a restaurant, right? So I think that's really great for him. I think that's really going to help his business a lot, especially with the celebrity and the connections that Todd and Kandi have. And if Todd got his hand in anything, it's kind of like Kandi got her hand in it. So they're not going to just let it fail. So I do think that Brian is going to be, successful. Now they may fail a few inspections here or there because they ain't got no generator and stuff
Not
like that.
failed inspection.
But ultimately, they're not gonna fail because the stores are still open. Because I can remember restaurants around here that are now closed. Okay, P Diddy had some.
Inspection?
I think Ti
That's why?
had some. No, I don't think that's why, but they just didn't make
Oh,
it. It wasn't like because of inspection; they just ended up closing the
restaurant
stores
business is hard.
for different reasons. Yeah.
Mm.
So I mean, they still up here kicking it, still running. So I think that's great. So shout out to Brian for that, and hopefully he doesn't revert back to abusing alcohol and stuff like that. Because
Mhm.
I think he could do really. I don't know about you. I could see Brian on like what's that show, Legendary or something. I could see him on like I want to think that Legendary is kind of like a version of America's Next Top Model, kind of like I could see him doing stuff like that. So I want to see him be able to grow outside of Kandi and the gang, and his restaurant,
As a
maintaining it
host on
too.
the as one of the dancers,
A
like on the house,
participant, like a participant.
on the
Mm-hmm.
house people. I wonder if he
Mm-hmm.
do Vogue.
The way he was hosting that party made me think he probably could get
I
down.
wonder.
I don't
I can't
What are
know.
wait till
y'all
they ready
thoughts
to come
on
back on.
God damn
Brian and Chandrika?
gang. Some good ass popcorn, bro.
Oh, okay.
I'm happy for both of them. Oh man. Yeah, I can imagine the taste right now.
I'm not being shady, I swear.
No,
Nisi
I
sounded
just love
salty.
just because I love popcorn. Just like all my friends who know me, every time it's my birthday, they give me popcorn. So I'm imagining like a white, like I've never even heard of that flavor. So I know I'm just like,
Okay.
damn, that sounds good.
I'm gonna see if I can
Real
find
good.
it. It's by Eatable. That's what it's called, Eatable.
Eatable. Oh, okay. Yeah, pop the champagne. I've never had champagne popcorn. That sounds good as fuck.
Okay, screenshot it, people. Screenshot it. Knock it down. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's good.
But Brian and Chandrika, Brian, he seems fun. I'm happy for him. I wish him success. I think that was a nice little closeout. And then I need to look on social media to see if his business is up and running because I definitely want to eat one of them egg rolls. And then
Is egg rolls not in
Chandrika,
y'all states? I know it's like,
are,
do y'all not have egg roll stuff in y'all states? Because like
we
we have,
no, we
because
just
we have
have
like egg rolls
Chinese
here.
egg rolls.
Oh, because I was like, why is such a big deal? Because we have it here. I know like y'all don't have it there in
Yeah,
Texas
it's
and
a big
in
deal whenever there's any good
Louisiana.
food in Atlanta. Okay,
Oh,
because
Huh.
they they're a little struggle bus down there when it comes to the food. No disrespect, Atlanta people. I love y'all.
you
Oh,
can probably
really?
make some egg rolls, nieces. You get some egg rolls and just make your own egg roll.
I think I could, honestly. When he was talking about it, I was like, you know what? I might need to try that. Man, that sound
Yeah.
like one of the things we have down here at the that reminds me of Brian's food at the farmers market. I forgot the name of the place, but they do these soul food burritos.
Mm-hmm.
My God, my God. It's the greens, the yams, everything rolled up. Ugh. Oh gosh. Okay, so I'm happy for him. We've been talking about food. Let me chill out. We first started on the popcorn, now we talking about the rolls. Oh my gosh, y'all gonna make me binge eat before I go to sleep. Now, happy for him. Now, Chandrika, I didn't think I was gonna like her at the beginning, but she became one of my faves, especially her and June together. So, yeah, I want to follow, and I hope they come back for another season, and it's not too far away.
I
I think
True
they're gonna
agree.
that.
get it.
I agree. I like Chandrilla. I like Chandrika as well, especially with June. Um, and Brian. Yes, I want an egg roll, and I also hope that Brian keeps it together and shit. Because I ain't gonna, a lot of times I saw him, I was just like, I don't know what's going on here, bro. Every time
Right.
I see him there around the bar, and you said that's the issue for you, so I'm just a little worried. But I'm gonna pray for you, brother. I hope they keep doing those Friday night things because I want to go.
Oh,
I
that would be
like
nice.
Chandrika, and Brian. And somebody asked where the corned beef egg roll. Well, the egg rolls here in Detroit. In Detroit, you go to either Asian corned beef, have
What is corned
Demo
beef?
Town Deli. Y'all have corned beef in
What is
Texas?
it? Well, I'm
It's
sure we
like
do.
brisket,
I don't.
basically. It's like brisket, but
Oh,
yeah.
Oh
So
no,
we have
I
like corned beef
haven't.
egg rolls. We have corn.
some white people brought that
It's
to a
amazing
potluck
here.
at one of my old jobs, and I just put it on the
No,
fact that
don't
maybe
do the.
black people don't eat
Mm-mm.
corned beef.
Oh no, we eat it here. But but white folk make it different than black folk. So like
Of
here,
course.
it's just different. But they have like corned beef egg rolls, chicken egg rolls. It's all kind of different egg rolls here. But we have like certain restaurants, you know what I'm saying, that have them here. But it's anywhere. But I like that Brian trying something different because he says it's a new business. It's been about 2 months in. Todd, believes in me. I think he just needs something to do. I think if he has something to do, he'll be fine. And that should take all his
Hmm.
time. Hold on, sneeze. Oh, sorry, y'all.
Oh,
Bless you.
bless you.
Damn, you got a cute little
And
I feel like
sneeze,
that's a
Jamie.
first.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
I'm
that's a first
embarrassed because I
sneeze
had to
on
sneeze on
yeah.
camera.
Girl
And
OLFP.
you
wouldn't
don't
even
have
know
no.
that. I'll be doing the most. You had a nice little
I
sneeze.
know. I be doing the most. It
I was
was.
like, because it came so fast and I was confused. Um, but I like that they both started off the season differently and ended in a different way. Like he came on with his issues, he had been fired or left or whatever, and she came on not giving a fuck. And so at the end of the day, they both were like more determined. So I like that. And I like the Candy's like fought for them to like be there, and so it's
Hmm.
like a good little storyline.
Yeah, for sure. Who else we got? Touring. So touring through the 70s part. Was it the 70s or
It was
60s?
supposed to be 70s.
Okay, 70s party. Child, the way him and Don Juan was over there bobbing them wigs, it was very interesting.
Don Juan.
Um, yes, because
So
they was really bobbing. I said, so this is what it really looked like when people was arguing. It wasn't giving no damn jive, turkey, and all this other stuff. Like this is what it really looked like with the afros and stuff. So I really appreciated that. But Don Juan always does the most
Oh
when
my gosh.
he has a difference of opinion. I don't know why
Hmm.
he heightens it so quickly. Like I just be like, okay, calm down, Don. Now, Patrick also ended up proposing to Safari at this 70s party, which I thought was super cute. I will give it to him.
Yeah.
I feel like this was the least lame moment that Patrick had this season. Safari was very happy. And I knew that once he proposed, because Kandi was like, if this event goes well, then we're going to continue to have you here. And I said, oh, once he proposed, your nephew proposed, of course you're gonna have him back. So I think that the event ended up being a success, and I like the fact that Brian was hosting it. I thought it was cute. It looked a little dry girl, but it looked like more people came. So it ended up being a success. What y'all thoughts are? We're going to get to Rashad in a second, but what are your thoughts about the party itself and about Patrick's proposal?
I was pissed at Don Juan busting with Torrin. But I'm like, Torrin went to, not Patrick, went to, what's the what's his name? Philip. He went to Philip and said, like, I need runners. And Philip said, I got you. So I feel like Don Juan is that Torrin.
Brandon.
Who? Brandon.
I thought he went to Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon. Yeah. But I feel like, he did what he was supposed to do. I asked the manager here to get me runners, and he didn't do his job. So I wish that could have been addressed, because that means Brandon was on bullshit. So that made me mad. And I feel like Don Juan saying asked for help, but he did ask you for help. And you then said that you were too above it to do that. So fuck you, Don Juan. I think Torrin did a great job. I think people don't get how hard it is to plan shit, on the fly for one, or plan shit that's going to be on TV for two, and have to do it with a production crew, because it has to be a production. It can't just be what you want it to be. The music, like, you can't have like regular things because of the TV show. So I'm like, he did great, and he didn't break no sweat. That was fine. And then who else was it? I think, was that all that happened? Oh, Brian did good. Little heels, little paint, little wig. It was cute. It was a cute, fun time.
And the proposal. You talked about the proposal, right?
Oh, it was. I think that's the first time I ever saw Safari have any kind of emotion. Like when you can see when she like turned around and see him, like you could see her breathing. She was like, because she knew, oh my God, he proposed. That's the first time I've ever seen her have any kind of emotion. And I think it softens me to her, because it's like, okay, you got a robot. So I think if she realized you don't have to be this hard shell so much, people will like you. So I hope if they get a season 2 that she come back and she realized, okay, I don't have to be so guarded. You know what I'm saying? It was a beautiful moment.
I think I thought they got signed for like 3 seasons. I thought they already got approved for a few seasons. So they're supposed to be back from my understanding. It was something else. I was gonna say this, y'all. I just feel like Brandon keeps giving them reasons as to why he should not be at OLG. Fair. So why is that even a comparison on who should stay when Brandon clearly is dropping the ball? Like, what are we doing here?
Say it again.
They already moving Dime to the other. They already moved Dime to
Blaze. Yeah, did you watch the after show about it?
No, but somebody told me in a comment. Also, on top of that, I was like, it make more sense because Brandon isn't good, so he should stay at OLG. Dom is a good bartender, so it would make more sense for her to go to the upscale place, because Blaze is the upscale restaurant
and get more money. Yeah,
I like Dom Juan's excuse. Well, somebody said how because Dom don't really want to be there, she really want to be a dancer. You don't have that be a career, so it makes more sense to not have her there permanently. She's not really trying to make a career of being there as a bartender. Like, she only want to be here when she don't have gigs. So I do think it makes more sense to move her, because we hope Brandon would be better. He probably won't be at all, but at least he act like he wants to grow, and she want to be like, when I got no gig, I'm gonna be here. So it kind of makes sense.
We like him. Yeah. I think he has endeared himself to Kandi and Todd in some manner. Because I really don't see the work ethic that would make them keep him in a managerial position. Honestly, I feel like Chandrika probably makes him look better at his job than he really is. Because if you notice, she does his job often. So I feel like they should have got rid of Brandon, or made Brandon a hostess and made her the manager, since she seems to be doing his job all the time. But they're not going to do that, because I feel like I almost feel like sometimes they don't want to make women bosses over there. Like, Kandi can be the only woman in charge. Like, and I don't want to say it like that, because they may have other female managers at other restaurants, but have y'all seen?
They do got that one lady. They do got one lady. Yeah, it's one lady. I don't know her name. We just kind of saw her in the midst of conversations when Don Juan, Philip, and her needed to talk, and Torrin went to her when he needed hostess
about the alcohol. Yeah, okay, all right. So yeah, no, there's that. But I still, when Don Juan said that shit about, I think that Chandrika will get drunk or power, I'm like, what do you think Brandon is doing, making out with girl? You know what I'm saying? So I just
absolutely
let her come in late and all of that. Like, I don't know.
I feel like
thank you, Kenya. I was just gonna say, my bad. Thank you, Kenya, for the super chat. Why do you guys think Brandon keeps skating by? Are Kandi and Todd not seeing his lack of work ethic?
I wanted
No,
to
because
respond to
nobody
that.
shows it.
Go ahead, Nisa.
I feel like Kandi and Todd are allowing him to skate by because they said at the beginning of the show he was all they had for a minute.
Mhm.
So I feel like that's why. I mean, he could have left whenever stuff was shit. So I guess they just gonna keep him there as long as he want to be there. Because at one point in time, unfortunately, he was the best they had. But okay, speaking to what were we speaking on? The engagement. Oh, Don Juan.
Mhm.
Honestly, the argument was so dumb. I think Don Juan just wanted a moment to argue and feel the wind go through his wig. That's it.
He's
Because he
doing
was
his
bobbing.
job. He's doing his job on the show to add to some of the drama. I think that's the only reason why he did that.
Yeah, he was
Mm.
bobbing and weaving for no reason. I think he just wanted to see what it felt like.
I think
Um,
Kandi be trying to hold on to her day ones too to answer that question from Kenya.
she do.
She just be trying to hold on to her day ones, and she be seeing potential when don't nobody else see potential in folks. And I think that's just like her nature because she do so much for like you know black folks. Hence the reason why her house is where it is in the city. You know, so she don't want to ever get too big for the people. But go ahead, DC. My bad.
It's okay. And then the engagement. I agree with everything Jay Lee said. That was the first time I seen Miriam have some emotion behind her. So, she really should just drop the Safari and just go by Miriam. I did judge her really early, and I did not like her just because she didn't have likable energy. But I've been there before, where you become robotic and you basically give nothing because you don't know what people are gonna say. So I hope she come back next season. And I
As
hope she
Miriam.
comes back as Miriam. I hope she comes back as Miriam next season. And I hope that they not on no annoying ish. I feel
Mhm.
like they will be though. But come back and we can start fresh.
Agreed. Now, Shardo shocked the hell out of me, was not prepared, was not expecting it. Shardo actually was up there drinking on the job, ringing up his drinks as not technically alcoholic drinks, and then turning around taking money from customers uh so they can skip the line. And I'm just sitting up here like, first of all, for you to really not even be in the show, only in 2 to 5% of the show, the entire season, and you over here running amok like that. Yeah, Kandi was pissed off, and I think Kandi had every right to piss him off. And it was Philip for me saying, "I will step up and be a hostess, basically, just so you don't have a job, because yes, you are fired." He knew
But you
he
know
was
why I think he was
wrong.
mad the most? I think they probably figured he probably would want to at Blaze and they didn't know. And he didn't get caught.
Oh,
He that well. I think Kenny think was damn. He probably been doing this the whole time, and we didn't know until just now. I think that's why she was so pissed off. She said, "I
probably
can't. I'm done."
so. Girl,
Because I'm
that's
like,
some
he couldn't.
shirt.
He could have been started. He had been doing that.
He's just so funny to me because his little ass is just so
Not his
awkward.
little ass.
He is so damn little. He like somebody said fire on your day. Oh, he had a drink. That boy came to the party. He said, I feel like
It's my
today is
day.
my day. It's
It's my
gonna be
day.
my night. Can't nobody stop my day. You was feeling good. No, you was misreading energy. Today was your last day. Like,
Just stop
he
your
is
check.
hilarious.
Thank you so much, Kenya, for the super chat. One more, sorry. Do you guys think Kandi and Todd rely on their celebrity to keep their doors open and don't see cutting corners as something to worry about? I think so. I feel like they relied on a celebrity to open up the restaurants to begin with, or at least relied on her aunt's celebrity because we love the OLGs. But yeah,
I will only
I
say
think so.
no.
Hmm.
I won't say no because we've seen other people open up stuff that don't
Hmm.
stay open. So I
True.
feel like no one else, because they think about, Peter's restaurants, Cynthia's, Aiden's. We've had so many things be opened up and it didn't stay open. I think it's a hard thing to have a restaurant be open for 5 years. And not only that, we have to remember they have other locations. So it's not just that one location. They have, I think, a total of 3 OLGs in the Blaze. I don't think it's about their
Yeah.
celebrity. I think they are putting in the work. It's just every restaurant has bullshit to deal with. We just don't know. We don't know because we don't work there. So I think it's a good thing that they are able to build their brand. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
still, because the food got to be good enough for people to come back and to keep the doors open. Because that shit is expensive.
I believe it. I mean, that's a good point.
Because Peter restaurants are always closed.
They would probably even say the opposite, that the celebrity status makes it harder. I'm sure they would say that. But I ain't gonna lie, they really had me They threw me for a damn loop when I was watching Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Todd was trying to figure out a humidity situation for that pool, but you ain't got no backup generator for the restaurant.
Good night.
I was just like,
But they
that
said
pool is
nobody in the
recreational.
neighborhood do. I think that because I think either Todd or they was on. I think maybe Walk Up and Live, and they said the power don't go out that often. No one in that, I guess, in that area, no one has them because of how much of a hassle it is to get one there. Cause I think they asked someone, that's like, how you ain't got no fucking generator? They're like, nobody do. And I'm like, well, I mean, if y'all want to be hot, then be hot. Food on
Agreed.
I'm gonna leave.
Any other thoughts,
Dip and
Bondi?
dash.
On Kandi in the Game?
I hope it gets a season 2.
I think so.
I mean, I feel like Shardo is another one of them alcoholic niggas. I'm gonna say that nigga's another one that be looking like he was slurring and walking, slow and shit a few times. I was just like, oh, him and Brian, that's what they do. That's why Torin always coming or leaving because Torin got other shit to do. But you notice they be at the house. Never mind, I'm gonna leave it alone. But
Nah, go ahead.
I
My
mean,
ear was perked.
I'm just saying, like, remember when Don was like, your little pet? That, and then after that they showed us how much they be hanging around each other, and Brian is like, Shardo, go get this, go get that, go get this, go get that. And I was just kind of like, what y'all over there doing together?
Right.
I hope
What y'all
nothing.
got going on?
You know what I'm saying?
So I come over there, and I come over there.
Right? I'm looking, and
Saucy.
Torin noticed it too. Cause I feel like Torin was like, he came over there, he opened the door, he's like, okay, remember Torin and Ryan used to smash. Child, he made me
True.
want Torin. What Torin look like? Anyway, remember when Ryan was talking about that man Peace? He said that man Peace was out of pocket, and I was just like, okay,
You can see the print.
I'm curious to see,
You can see the print.
just out of observation, not because I'm about to get all giddy about it, but
when he was talking to the partner dude, when Torin was ended up talking to Candy's
not you noticed it, not you saw
because,
it.
no, because when he walked up, I was like, that's because Brian said I'm like, oh, so if you go back over there at the episode when he talking to Candy's the guy who helped Candy, whatever, you see a print. You see a print.